Hello and welcome, my dear friends. Welcome to the review of a modern Chinese fountain pen, a quite affordable fountain pen for school use. I bought this ECADA unicorn on my last trip to Iași, Romania. I bought it from a Chinese store and I paid for it 6 leis, the equivalent of 1.21 euros or 1.27 US dollars. And at this price, it's a simple pen. It's made out of plastic. It has this interesting barrel personalized with unicorns and stars. Here we have the producer ECADA, and I call this model unicorn because we don't have any other engravings on it. In contrast with the pink barrel, we have a plain plastic white cap, which is fitted with a metallic clip, quite flexible and practical. The cap is pressure fit, and when I open it, it reveals this very interesting transparent grip section. Another part which is in this blue plastic, and the semi-hooded nib, quite a small nib, and on the back this plastic feeder. I bought it with this inside of it. This is an ink cartridge, and it fits like this. And now, using gravity, the ink is flowing in this part of the pen. We will see if it writes for the first time without applying pressure. And before we will do that, let me leave you the dimensions of this pen on the screen, and after that I will use those papers like this to write with it. So like I've promised you, let me see if it writes for the first time without applying pressure. No, you can see it doesn't start. You can use different techniques. You can make it like this. We'll see if it writes. No. Oh, it started writing. I hope you can see. Let me zoom a little bit. Sorry, I will change the angle of the camera for you, my friends, to see better. Okay, like this. And I don't know if you notice. Let's see if I can zoom on it. Yes, it started to write here. So yes, the ink has reached the top of the nib without effort. I was going to resort to, let's say, extreme measures like putting pressure on the plastic cartridge. Before you put pressure, don't put too much force on it, because this is quite thick plastic and you can break it and make a mess. So this is it, my friends. Let me give you a writing sample with this. A little zoom, let's see. Okay, so what do we have here, my friends? We have an ECADA unicorn. This is made in China, and actually I bought it from a Chinese store. Again, I paid 6 leis for it, the equivalent of 1.21 euros or 1.27 US dollars. So again, a very affordable school pen or everyday instrument. You can call it a disposable instrument, but no, at this price you can reuse it by buying ink cartridges. It uses internationally ink cartridges, I think, by the look of it. It's not a proprietary ink cartridge. So in my point of view, a very, very good instrument for the money. Let me test now if we have a flexible nib. So let me do the flex test. Again, a little zoom. Okay. And now we will test. And I wasn't expecting anything special. So no flex to this steel nib. Now we'll see. It seems to be a nice and juicy nib. And now I will do the pressure test. So, 1, 2, I'm not applying pressure. And now I'm starting to apply pressure. And you can see no visible line variance. Being a juicy nib, it should do the signatures quite nice, and indeed it does the signatures quite nice. And now let's see if we can reverse write with it. Reverse writing. And in reverse writing it writes like an extra fine, and in simple writing, it writes like an F. So we have an F steel nib. And now, my dear friends, let me tell you about the forks. Let me center the camera. So, the quick white fox jumps over the lazy dog. The quick white fox jumps over the lazy dog. What can I tell you, my friends? This is an interesting writing instrument. It shows that the Chinese can deliver for €1 or approximately $1 a nice writing instrument. Of course, I did not test it on the long run. Maybe the ink will dry and you need to clean this part, but pretty much a very interesting proposal from China. Probably some of my viewers consider these instruments to be junk. Well, it's not my case here. If it does its job, I think it's a cool thing. Does it compare to a luxury fountain pen? I'm not so sure. Just for the sake of it, I have here a Lemon Waterman. So again, no, clearly not a comparison between the trims. So it's quite superior. This looks massive, this looks elegant, but the same pressure type cap, so not a screwing cap, the same pressure type cap. Again, not a comparison when we are talking about the nib, so not fair to compare gold nib with a simple steel nib, but they both right. What is interesting is the filling mechanism. Look, a luxury pen fitted again with a cartridge filler. So the difference is, I believe, that this Waterman costs 50 times more or 100 times more. in comparison with the Chinese one. Again, this is more elegant. We are talking about other class of fountain pen, but again, they do the same thing. They write, they have the same system of the cap, the same filling mechanism, and it's all up to you. So this was the review of an affordable economic ECADA fountain pen. Very, very useful for the young ones that are trying to write with fountain pens for the first time, and to see how they can form their writing. A very, very nice tool, and again an affordable tool. This was its review. If you find it in your countries, you can buy it. What can I say? You can pay even 3 or 5 euros for it, because it is worth the money. Again, in my country, Romania, I paid around 1.21 euros or 1.27 US dollars, but it is a very, very nice plastic pen for the young ones. This was his review. I will see you again in a new episode. Bye bye, my dear friends, and God bless you all.